Today we are going to learn about the Acropolis. The Acropolis of Athens features many structures, some of the most significant being the Parthenon, the Propylaea, the Pinacothek, the Erechtheion, and the Temple of Athena Nike. The Parthenon features four metapieces. They are the Sack of Troy on the north pediment, which features the Trojan War, the Gigantomachy on the east pediment, which depicts the battle between giants and gods, the Centauromachy on the southern pediment, which depicts the battle between the centaurs and the gods, and the Amazonmachy on the western pediment, which depicts the battle between the Amazons and the gods. The inside of the Parthenon features a frieze which depicts the pantheistic procession. The Propylaea was built by the architect Menesculus. The site had a slope and it was disguised by splitting the building into eastern and western sections. Each section resembles a Doric temple facade. The space between the central pair of columns on each side were enlarged to allow chariots and animals to pass through during the pantheistic procession. On both sides of ramps for main entrances has stairs for pedestrian traffic. The Pinacothek made up the left wing of the Propylaea, and it housed tablets honoring the gods. It also held weapons inside of it. The Erechtheion is a building on the Acropolis in Athens that features caryatid columns. The Erechtheion also shows us that weapons were treated as furniture in Porch of the Maidens. The Temple of Athena Nike is the smallest temple on the Acropolis in Athens. It is located on the southwest corner of the Acropolis. It was built in 420 BCE during the High Classical period. It was placed for defense, and the temple was a temple of worship for the goddess of victory, Athena Nike. It was built in Ionic order, and it was made of white Pentelic marble. The Temple of Athena Nike has columns on the front and back, but not on the sides of the cella. A cella is the interior chamber of an ancient Greek temple. The Temple of Athena Nike also features an amphiprostyle floor plan. The columns are monolithic, and the columns are widened to match the size of the columns on the other buildings. The Temple of Athena Nike also houses the statue of Nike adjusting her sandal. Building terms. An acropolis is a high citadel. A pediment is a triangular structure above the columns. An acatary sculpture are the sculptures that sit on the pediment. A triglyph is a sculptural additive that breaks up the narrative. A metapiece or frieze displays a narrative. Architectural progress. The main architects of the Parthenon were Ictinos and Callicratus. The columns are designed in Doric, Ionic, and Corinthian orders, and the Parthenon also features caryatids. Most structures on the Parthenon show emotions and are designed according to the golden ratio. The Parthenon is designed according to several mathematical concepts. It uses a controlling ratio for symmetry, where one side of the building would feature the amount of columns on the other side of the building times 2 plus 1. It also features the Fibonacci sequence, which is also called the golden ratio, which approximately equals 1.618. The Parthenon also features friezes and metapieces. It features the frieze of the pantheistic procession. On the west pediment, the metapiece Amazonmachy is featured with Athena versus Poseidon. The northern pediment shows the metapiece the Sack of Troy. The eastern pediment shows the metapiece Gigantomachy, and the southern pediment shows the metapiece Centauromachy. The orders used on the Parthenon include Doric and Ionic. Doric is a masculine order, while Ionic is a feminine order.